Pilates HIIT workout for the month of August. Okay, I'll be taking you through 9 different HIIT workouts the whole month, and this will be number 1 of 9. So every HIIT workout will have a slightly different focus. Today's being lower body. All right, so it could be a Pilates HIIT lower body workout. Doesn't necessarily always mean just strength or just high intensity. It's also incorporating mobility and flexibility with that cardio zap in between. All right, so let's get ready to begin. Make sure you've got some water, very important. Make sure you set up with your mat, you've got enough space, your mat is thick enough, or you have a towel to pad under your knees or head for extra assistance if so. Also a set of dumbbells for our workout today. If you don't have dumbbells, you can always use water bottles or something equivalent with weight. Okay. Please make sure your microphones are muted and you're ready to get going. So those of you that are runners and cyclists, I'm sorry that today is going to be that lower body workout. But let's get it on the road, and like I said, it won't only be strength, it will also be some stretch and mobility combos in between. Okay. I will offer a high intensity and a low intensity version of some exercises. Just modify accordingly and do what's suitable and safe for you. Alrighty guys, let's just mute those microphones, please. Morning, morning. Alrighty guys. Okay, so let's get ready to begin our Pilates HIIT lower body based workout today. Getting moving, getting grooving, you need your dumbbells, water, mat, getting ready to begin, okay? We're gonna start with some roll downs. So just standing with your feet more or less fist distance apart, soften those knees and just elongate your spine, stack up nice and tall, tuck in your pelvic floor, just getting that activation, lengthening your tailbone down to your heels, okay? Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Lifting those arms up, just breathe into the ribcage and exhale. Repeat, inhale, open up the ribs, exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, release it. We're going to start those roll downs, so standing up nice and tall, rolling your shoulders back, nod your chin, and exhale, softly and gently start rolling down. Release your head, neck, and shoulders, hanging your arms like a rag doll. Loosen the neck, loosen the shoulders, soften the knees so you get the spine stretch. Take a deep breath in, and then tucking in your pelvic floor, use it to restack your spine, tuck and tilt the tailbone back down, and lift up nice and tall. Let's repeat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, nod the chin, soften and roll it down. Just a micro bend in the knees. Try to get your ribs nice and close to your thighs and just let go. Inhale, pause. Exhale, tuck and roll back up, restack the spine. One more deep breath in, rolling your shoulders back, nodding your chin. Exhale, roll down. Good, hanging there, take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, you're gonna lift your tailbone up to go into more of a hamstring stretch. Bend the knees, release, and lift that tailbone, stretch, exhale. Bend, release, stretch it out, just play with the movement, no need to overkill. 2 more, stretch, and bend, still disconnecting head and shoulders. 1 more, stretch it out. Loosen it, take a breath, tuck in and roll up nice and slow. Restacking the spine all the way to the top. Lovely. From there, we're going to lift one arm up, lower the other arm down the side of the body, leave the hip behind and go into a lateral stretch. So we're opening up that side body. Take a deep breath into the rib cage. Exhale, return it up. Other side, inhale. Slide the arm down. Keep equal weight in both your feet. And just find that delicious stretch along the side body, also through the spine. Deep breath in, lift yourself up. One more time each side, slightly different. Inhale, lift it up, side bending. On your exhale, rotate torso down, reach that arm away from you, and then just drop the arms, drop the body to the center, tuck in the belly, and roll yourself up to standing. Let's do it on the other side. Breathing in, taking into that side stretch. Exhale, rotate up the torso, reaching the fingertips away from you. And then sweeping it down all the way around through center, tuck and roll the body up. Nice. Okay, because we're going into lower body, I'm going to just start waking up the lower body. So let's just go into a couple rotations. So just balance or use something to hold on. For some of these exercises, if you feel they're a bit challenging or you prefer to have a chair nearby for a little bit of extra balance, use it please. Don't be afraid. Do what works for you at home. Change direction and just mobilize that ankle joint. Think of nice big full circles, moving through all those little bones and ligaments and tendons. Good. And let's go to the other side. Find the balance, draw up, and then big, big circles. Alrighty. Changing direction. So the reason why I've taken, because we're doing 9 HIIT workouts throughout the whole month, instead of it just being HIIT crazy all over, I've wanted to sort of bring about a focus to each class. So one being a HIIT lower body workout, one being more HIIT core based workout, one being a HIIT upper body arms workout, one being a HIIT back, one being a HIIT strength, one balance, one flexibility, one full body, and go through it. So we can just go a little bit more deeper into focusing on specific areas in these workouts. Okay, so today, starting with your first HIIT workout for the month of August. Welcome, latecomers. It's going to be Pilates HIIT lower body today. Okay, so we're going to combo out the exercises. Let's just do a couple calf raises. So find your balance, open up your toes, lift your heels up to hover, and lower them down. So just balance, rolling through the feet, plant all the toes down into the mat, open them up. Think of hovering your heels, not just locking into the ankles, just waking up the foot muscles and also the lower leg muscles. Sometimes we go so much into quads and hamstrings that we actually super duper neglect those lower leg muscles. Good. Opening up those toes, lifting up. 5 more. For those of you that don't know what a HIIT workout is, it's a high intensity interval training type style workout. So we usually go on the clock for rounds, sometimes have breaks, change it up. Okay, hold those heels up, hover it there. Hovering, just floating, okay? We're going to bend the knees and stretch the knees. Small mini bend, hovering heels, balance and control. So today's workout is going to be mostly 2 to 3 exercises coupled together. We do them for a minute each, and then we repeat the combo and then move on to the next one, okay? 5 more, just bend and stretch, wake up, find your focus, find your balance, find your center through your body, getting it prepared for what it's going through. We're going to give it our best. Last one. And lower those heels. Good. Let's finish it with a little calf stretch. So find a little wall, step one leg back, draw that heel down, that back heel into the floor. So you just get a nice stretching through the Achilles tendon and the calf muscle. Use your hand to have assistance on the wall or your sofa. You'll be surprised how locked the ankle joint can become, as well as the Achilles tendon and calf muscle, and it really limits your range. So just doing simple things like this can help mobilize the joint so much. Other side, stretch it out. At the end of the day, that's mostly what it's about. Maintaining our functional movements, maintaining our strength for our everyday life, to be out of aches and pains, and to be operating at our highest potential. Good, and release it there. Okay, let's start warming up those thighs. So I want you to stand in your squat position. Your feet are parallel facing forward. Okay, not too wide, not in the V. We'll get there. First, just staying parallel, right? I want you to start bending and jolting through your knees to just start warming up the legs, all right? This can be pretty soothing. I want you to relax your arms. I want you to think of internally your body being as water and this knee bounce, just creating ripples through your body. Which forces you to relax your nervous system. Think of when you throw a stone into still water, how it creates those ripples. I want you to think of creating those ripples through your body, just with this knee bounce. Loosen your shoulders, just unpack the body from any stress and tension. Focus on your breath, taking some nice deep breaths in. Loosen those arms, loosen those shoulders, just roll with it, guys. Little jolts. 15 more seconds. Slight little bends into the thighs. All right, we're going to take a little bit more of a knee bend. So we're going to sit and stand. It's not a full squat. It's more just a bend and stretch, okay? Your feet are still forward and parallel. You're feeling no strain in the knees. Slightly sitting back. Going a little bit past that knee bounce now into a little bit more of a semi-squat. Again, trying to just control that breath. Just warming up the body. Moving through the joints. Let's go 10 more seconds. Still creating ripples through the body. Good. And now let's step into that wide V. So this is where we go a bit wider and we slightly externally rotate the feet, okay? Again, not fully all the way down. Just where we start waking things up. Bend and stretch. Emphasizing a little bit more of the opening through the hips. Relaxing your shoulders, elongating the spine. Let's keep going, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and on 1, take it nice and wide, nice and low. Use your hands to open up those knees. Hold the stretch here. So in this position, using your hands to open the knees wider. You can do a slight rotation, dipping one shoulder down, getting a little bit of a twist in the spine, but that hand is still opening up the knee as the shoulder dips down. Try and relax your hips while you stretch into them. Breathe in, lift it up, exhale, twist to the other side. Feel that you're relaxing the hips through the stretch. And then center it. And just move through the knees, move through the ankles. Keep those shoulders out of the ears. You don't want to be in this position. Lift up. Still wide knees. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Going into lunge position now. I want you to think of a clock. Just standing along your mat, you're going to step forward to 12 o'clock with one leg. Doesn't matter which one, okay? So let's go. Stepping forward, little bounces at 12 o'clock. In the lunge, make sure your posture is not hanging forward. You still have an erect upright spine. Your knees are bent at 90 degrees. And you're putting weight in the back leg. So often we lunge in here, guys. It's incorrect and strenuous on the knees. Take your weight back. Bend that back knee, use that back leg. Again, find the mobility in that ankle and heel at the back. Find the strength, connect your core. Good. And on 5, we're going to step back to center. 3, 2, 1, stepping back. Good. Let's now take it to 1, 2 o'clock diagonally. Step diagonal lunge and little pulse and bounce. So just think of the direction you're facing. Imagine a clock around you, 12 o'clock in front of you. We're now at 1, 2 o'clock, diagonal. Good. And in 5, we're going to step back to that center. 3, 2, 1, power it back. Good. Going straight across to 3 o'clock. So step into that black lunge and little bounces. Both knees, okay? Just find that you can loosen up, okay? That you can find a little bounce with strength and control. Ninja slides. Okay, a little bit more weight into 3 o'clock's leg, but both knees are still grounded and moving. Good. And in 5, we're going to step back to the center. 4, 3, 2, and power it back. 1. Good. We're going to step now to 4, 5 o'clock, back diagonal. We step back and little bounces. It shouldn't matter which direction you're stepping. You want to be able to control it. You want to be able to bounce through it correctly. Keep that posture up. You want to challenge it, you can go a little bit lower. But just take it easy. It's important to maintain your endurance throughout the workout. Not go grabbing it in the beginning and then crashing it at the end. Good. In 5, we're going to step back to center. 4, 3, 2. Power it back. Good. Stepping directly behind you to 6 o'clock. Let's go. Back lunge. Yeah, it's like jogging on the spot with this little bounce. Noticing all your weight in the forward leg. Distribute your weight evenly, and that's what you want to feel that you can do in any lunge type movement. Good, good, good. Putting weight back. Noticing where is more challenging for you. 5, step back to center. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Good. Now we're going to the other leg. Stepping forward to 12 o'clock. Let's go. Okay, so we're going in the other direction of the clock now into the other leg, starting at 12 o'clock. Small little bounces. Pay attention to where you're feeling it in your leg, that both legs are getting it. Good, and in 5, we step back to center. 4, 3, 2, power back, 1. Good, going to 10, 11 o'clock. Front diagonal to your left, let's go. Hold yourself, be able to balance, distribute your weight evenly and equally. Should really feel those legs starting to warm up and get connected now. Little jolts rippling through the body. Stay with me. Good, and in 5, step back to center. 3, 2, power back, 1. Going over to 9 o'clock. Let's step across and bend. Little bit more weight in 9 o'clock's foot, but both knees bending, jolting. Good, 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 good. We want to feel those legs working. Keep going. Good, and in 5, we step back to center. 4, 3, 2, power back, 1. Going to 6, 7 o'clock, back diagonal. Step into it, and again, little tiny bounces. Keeping weight in both those feet. Strengthen your thighs. Mobility in your ankles and feet. Nearly there, guys. Finishing that full series of clockwork lunges. Good. Staying light on your feet. And in 5, we power it back to center. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Stepping directly behind you. 6 o'clock. Let's go. Last one here, guys, and then we finish this series. So stay there. Finding the work in both the legs. Good. Come on, just a little bit longer. And in 5, we power it back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to deep lunge stretch, followed by quad stretch. All right. So just take one big step forward. Any leg is fine. Tuck the other leg back to quite a nice deep standing lunge over here. Alrighty. I want you to drop your knee down, flatten the toes, lift up the body, and get a nice stretch through the front of your hip. Try and activate the glute, supporting the front stretch of the hip, rather than just hanging into the glute. Activate it, and it's going to actually bring about much more mobility through the hip, having the glute supporting the stretch. If your hands can reach the floor, the foot that's in front, step your hand to that side, going into a nice side stretch. Lift your arm up and over. You could feel this in a bit of abdominals. Good. Think of your elbow lifting up to the ceiling. Breathe. And then release it round. Push back into hamstring stretch here. So flexing that foot, flattening your back out. Good. Think of flicking your tailbone back, lifting it up behind you. Makes such a difference when you flatten your spine in a position like this. Good. And then stepping forward again. This time you're going to rotate to your baby knee and reach for your foot and grab hold of it. Okay, this is too much. Use a towel, loop your towel around your foot and pull into that much needed quad stretch. Think of lengthening from your hip to knee in the stretching quad. A few more seconds, breathe, keep your body lifted, rotate your torso if you can. Pull a little bit more. And then gently release it, good. We're gonna step back, changing feet, the other foot steps forward now, nice and far forward. Deep lunge, wiggle the back leg back if you need to. From there, drop the knee down, flatten the foot, lift yourself up. Tucking in your navel here, again, that opening of the hip, squeezing into your glute, support it. You don't want to feel pain or strain. Any of these types of stretches and positions, if it's a bit loaded on your knee, pop a towel under your knee, cushion, or double up your mat. All right, you can just do something like that to make it a bit thicker, folding it over and then placing your knee on the double layer. Good. Hands to the side of the front foot, lifting the other arm up and over into beautiful side stretch. Still squeezing that glute. Relax your neck. Breathe, opening up that side body. Sweeping it round, push back into that hamstring stretch. Notice what your spine does here. Try and flatten out your back. Sticking that tailbone out behind you. Flexing your foot. Good, gently step it forward. Rotate to the front knee side, grabbing the foot behind you, and then dropping forward into that quad stretch. Ease into it. I know this can be super duper tight. Don't worry about where you're at. Just find your stretch. Such a good stretch, guys. We need these stretches. Not even just for the runners and cyclists, but just for sitting. Normal day-to-day sitting, we do so much more of it than what we should. Few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it on 1. Good. Having a quick break of the legs, we're going to go into mountain climbs and jackknife sit-ups, okay? So in this position, we're going to go 1 minute for each. Full minute, non-stop, doing your best. Up in your plank position, okay? Tucking in your navel, your shoulders are above your wrists. Mountain climb is this one, all right? Modification, tap. Alrighty, 1 minute of your best. Ready to start in 4, 3, don't hang in those shoulders. 2, let's go. 1 minute mountain climb. Notice the stability you've got to maintain through your shoulders. Your upper body stays steady and anchored. Open up your fingers, connect all your fingertips into the mat. Don't roll onto the inside or the outside of the hand. And use your abdominals, connecting into your core as you lift your knees up. Drop your hips, keep the bum nice and low. You don't want to go up here into a V. Lower it down. Come on, you can do it. We're nearly there. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Lay down onto your spine. We go into a sit-up jackknife. So lay on your spine, arms up overhead. Lengthen your legs semi-straight or all the way. Okay? You're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, lifting yourself up, and as you do, you pick up one leg. I want you to rotate opposite arm to opposite toe. It's a little twist here. This little rotation is going to get your obliques working. As you lower down the leg, you lower down the upper body. Okay. Keep your upper and lower body working together as one. And then you'll just alternate to the other side. All right? Ready to begin, guys? In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Exhale up, twist, touch. Make sure you're not collapsing down on your mat. You control the lift. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale, lift you up. Very important. It's much easier. You naturally use your abdominals on your exhale breath. Lift up, twist. Good, guys. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Fifteen seconds to go. All the way. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Well done, guys. Let's get those dumbbells. I want you to grab just one. Go for your heavier weight. By all means, if you want to take 2, double it up or go heavier or lighter through the work, depending how you feel. Listen to your body and do just that. Okay, so we're going to go into side lat lunge with dumbbell. So standing in the center, you're going to step into that side lunge. We lift up. Let's do forward with this. We can squat, we do the same. So forward, reach, center. Lat lunge, forward reach. Alrighty, just that. Really go for that lunge. Make sure in your side lunge, not hanging forward. You actually want to sit back, to sit on that imaginary chair. Okay, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Side, reach, join. Step to lunge, then the arms. Putting the weight back to sit on that imaginary chair. Move with control, move with stability. Keep your flat back, you want to drop them around. That's it. Step, reach, pull. Ten more seconds to go. Last one. And release it. Nice. Okay, next one is going to be lunge diagonal with a reach. So you're going to step back into backward lunge. Diagonally reaching dumbbell, bring it back to center. I'll show you from a forward view. Stepping backwards lunge, simultaneously diagonal reach, join the dumbbell to the hip, okay? Step, lift, step, lift. Let the weight stabilize you. Help keep you anchored. Alrighty. 30 seconds each side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, balance, reach, and connect. Inhale, exhale. If you've got the control and the stability, you can pick up your pace. Draw your shoulders down as you lift your arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side. Let's go. Control step. Landing your foot nice and light but strong. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Join. Nice. Breaking it slightly off of the legs. We're now going to go into a diagonal reach. So you might want to go slightly lower weight, lighter, not lower. Stand a bit wide. This is more for lengthening of the spine, stretch, slight break of the legs. So diagonal reach, a heavy weight may be a bit much, but a slight bit of weight is just going to help you feel you can really get that diagonal reach and stretch assistance. So breathe, little pulse, lower it down and return. Stretch. Little pulse, lower it down and repeat. Good, keep going. Open up that side body, little pulse, lower gently, control. Be mindful with your shoulder if your weight's a bit heavy. Stretch, open up. Lower it down, one more on the side. Good. Let's stretch out the other side. Hold that weight. Inhale, open that side body, little pulse. Lower it round. Again. Breathe. Keep your arm plugged into its socket. And again. Making space in that body. Go with the motion. You can feel where you need to stretch. Good. Let's do one more. Lengthen. And release it. Good. Next, we're going on to a heavier weight. Now, if you can manage holding 2 weights, depending on the weight in one hand, on the one side of the body, we drop the weight down, and we're going to use our abdominal muscles to pick ourselves up. So if the weight is too light in your hand, it won't be as effective. You want a decent amount of weight to be holding there. Stay steady at the hips, and from what's on top of the hips, we stretch, and then those obliques pull us back up, all right? Inhale, exhale. Make sure you're not locking the knees, but you're not moving those hips and knees. You're going to definitely get more feedback with the weight, with a decent amount of weight. Do you want to feel the side that doesn't have the weight here working to lift and pull your spine back up on top of the hips? Inhale, exhale. I love this exercise, guys. So this is creating strength, but also a bit of stretch. 2 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Good, to the inside. Cross those weights. Holding it steady. Inhale, exhale, lift. Keep tucking in your navel. Inhale, exhale. Imagine yourself in between 2 glass planes. Glass in front, glass in front. Not leaning forward or backwards. Staying in your lateral planes. More. Using more side and low back muscles than what you would think. 2 more. Last one. Well done, well done. Alrighty. Next, optional if you want to hold dumbbells, okay? If you have a bit of knee sensitivity, please make sure you can use a cushion, a towel, or double up your mat, okay? This exercise is following. We step back onto knee. We step onto knee. We move through hips, step back up to standing. Your posture is important. You don't want to drop forward to get your knee down or leave the shoulders behind to get up. You've got to keep your shoulders upright as possible. That's why I said dumbbells optional. If you're going to hold weight, even more emphasis to have to keep your spine upright, nice and strong, okay? Alternate the feet you step back on, so you're not always stepping up on your strong side, or always stepping back on your strong side. Okay, so ready, steady, we go. Step to knee, step to foot, up to foot. We alternate. Step, 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 step. You've got to move through those hips, guys, to get that foot back up to mat. Step, step, up, up. Few more, keep going. 15 seconds to go. At your own pace, keep your posture up nice and tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release there. Nice. Alrighty, guys, we're going into wall squat. Find yourself a wall quickly. Put your back against the wall. Step forward with your feet diagonally. Slide down. That your ankles are underneath your knees. You're not diving over your toes. Hold it. We're on the clock. Alrighty. Mind over matter. Let's do this together. Keep your head against the wall. Shoulders against the wall and tailbone against the wall. In other words, from the top of your spine to the base, keep it all against the wall as best you can. Regulate that breath. Use your nose. Don't scoop the bum forward off the wall. Push your bum back into the wall. Nearly there, guys. Come on. 15 more seconds. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Well done. Shake it out. Alrighty. Into the plank position, guys. Tuck in your belly, tuck your toes, lift yourself up. I want you to find the strength, but also the stretch as you step nice and wide and open up those hips, okay? Step to where you can, where you've got the range, but you want to step wide off the mat, wide and high. Open up into that deep lunge, step back to plank, and then to the other side. Let's go. We're on the clock. So keeping your upper girdle steady, shoulders on top of your wrists, stacked and stable. Alternate those steps, nice big lunges. Connect your core. Find the stretch, find the strength. And return it back. Nice and wide. Step. 30 seconds left. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return. Center into a big step, forward lunge. Right? Nice and deep. From there, engage that back leg. Make it nice and strong. Try and lift yourself up to your thigh. Find your balance. If you need a chair or a wall to assist you, use it rather than falling over. If you don't need it, don't use it. If you can lift off of your thigh and hold it there, breathe and hold this deep standing lunge. Make sure you're not sinking into that hip here. Open up, create some space, squeeze into that back glute and just hold it a few more seconds. Back glute engage. You can lift those arms up and still balance, still breathe. Hold steady, you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down. Changing legs, step back, you step forward, deep standing lunge. Standing just off the center, not on the center. Straighten and squeeze that back leg, activate that glute, lift up onto your thigh. Don't hang and slouch there. Lift up with strength. So it's a strength stretch combo. Squeeze that back glute, hold steady, see if you can lift off your thigh. Good. See if you can lift those arms up, hold it nice and steady, balance, control. Five, 4, 3, 2. Power up to standing on 1. Good, good, good. Let's get that heart rate up. If you've got a skipping rope, you can use it. If you don't worry. You can do it on the spot with me, without. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You're going to start skipping. You can do single legs. You can do double jump. You can do both. Remember, with skipping, we rotate the wrists. It's not these arms. You tire it out through your wrists. Double it up, nice and strong. Tire it in. Oh, just little taps. So this is where we're targeting a little bit of lower body now, legs. Sorry, lower legs. Feet, ankles, calf muscles. From the double leg skip, we're going to go into single leg. So we really pack it into this exercise, all right? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On to single leg skip. Stay with only one foot connecting to the mat. Doesn't matter how high you jump. Balance if you need to, more than anything else. Feeling that low leg strength needed. Moving through foot, through calf. Come on, 10 seconds left on this leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Onto the other leg. Tucking that belly, keep it up nice and tall. Spring through foot and ankle, rather than knee and thigh. Good. Nearly there. Come on, 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and And one, shake it out. Good stuff. Going back to your dumbbell, we're going to do lunge rotation. This time, we step forward lunge. Forward lunge, rotate to the direction of the forward stepping leg with dumbbell. Back to center, alternate. So inhale, step into your lunge, exhale, rotate and twist. In 3, 2, let's go. Inhale, exhale. Bringing in some abdominals with the lower body. Twist. Nice and easy through the knees. Your posture and technique through your lunge is so important. Twist, sense of joy. Mobilize that torso through your rotation. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Good. Standing nice and wide into that squat. Still holding one weight. Open the knees nice and wide. Touch the floor with it. Power up those arms. Push up. Open wide. Touch. And lift. Let's go. Draw those shoulders down as you lift those arms up. Find the mobility through your hips. Your knees are tracking in line with your toes. Keep your posture lifted. That's it, come on. Three more. 2. Last one. Well done, guys. Nice. Dumbbells down. Optional if you want to hold weight for this one. We're going to do a squat walk. So standing at the back of your mat, open up your feet nice and wide, sit into that squat. Imagine the ceiling has dropped. You've got to walk forward, staying low, and then you've got to walk back. Staying low. Let's go. 3 steps forward, 1, 2, 3 steps back. Without growing taller, step, 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 back, back, back. Step forward with the other foot now. Step, 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 back, back, back. Stay low. Nice and low. Challenge yourself to go lower if you can. Back stays flat. And one more. Power it up. Nice. Well done, well done. Let's go into a little bit of hip mobility. So standing here, pick up one leg, circle ground, pick it up back. Knee high, circle in, circle out. Let's go. Highest knee, biggest circle. Mobilizing the thigh in the hip socket. That's it. 2 more. That's it. Let's do the other leg. Up and open, up and close. Bit of balance. Keep the hips facing forward, just as the leg goes out. But you still face forward. Open, inhale. Closing, exhale. That's it, nice and high. 3 more, let's go. Up. 2. And 1. Bring it back, nice. Okay, You got a wall nearby, or again, a chair or your couch, grab it. We're going to still keeping a little bit of mobility going on here through the hips. So just a forward and back kick. Use some assistance to hold on. Mobilize that hip, but I want your highest legs without dropping your spine forward and back. Squeeze the bum when the leg goes back behind you. Really keep lifting as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, and turn around, other leg, let's go. Swing, kick it out. Inhale, exhale, sweep and kick. Feel the abdominals you need, keep you secure. 3 more, 2, 1, good. From here, I want you to just step into your curtsy lunge. Just step to side and bend. Okay, a little back diagonal. Nice and easy. You want to drop low to touch your ankle. 25 seconds. Again, put weight into back leg. Nearly there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, one more exercise before we stretch out. It's just going to be the kicks. So, forward kick, side kick. All right, imagine that bag in front of you, arms up. Strong kick, balance side. Kick up, push in front, balance side kick. All right, feel those hips. Let's keep going. Kick, kick, open. Forward push kick, open side. Up, balance and mobilize. Lift those legs nice and high. Nearly there. Lifting up. More reach. Last set. Well done. Shake it out, guys. All right. Let's just do basic standing quad stretch. So find your balance. Use assistance on the wall if you need. Grab your foot. Align both knees up against one another as you draw your heel to your glute. Tucking in your pelvis, stretch from your hip to your knees. Good. Bend your standing knee with balance. Push your foot into your hand as you lift your knee up. Arm in front of you. Pick the knee up. Press foot in hand, hand in foot. Hold it. If you need assistance, grab that wall and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Find the balance. Align your knees. Tuck in your navel. Lengthen from hip to knee. Holding heel to glute. Bending into your standing knee. Lengthen the other arm up, press foot into hand and hand into foot as you lift that knee up. Five, four, three, two, one, and bring it back. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed your Pilates HIIT leg workout. Join me on Friday afternoon for another HIIT workout. And then just for those of you, next week, Monday is a holiday, 7 a.m. past 8 a.m. Okay, it's not so early, but it's still happening. Okay. Have a beautiful, lovely week. Looking forward to guys.